Hello, welcome back to another Pulsechain. Today we are back with another crypto video. Ladies and gentlemen, it is late night video again here in UK time, but nonetheless I wanted to make a video for you guys entering the weekend, and I really hope you guys have a great weekend. And again, I really appreciate all the support and love. And by the way, just a quick note on my latest video about the bonk trainer miner, I am going to note down the fact where I'm going to make more reliable, better quality videos. I understand, what happened to Soul Miner. So moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, I will be giving out, higher quality, better projects that actually are put in time. Its technology has a better vision in the future, not just another miner that's kind of a unsustainable project. So I really appreciate your guys' feedback in the comments, and I really do take that into consideration about, what type of videos do you guys want. So thank you very much for the feedback, and I appreciate all the support, as I said, especially from the people who are part of the DeFi Insiders, right? The people who join my YouTube and are supporting me, making me, carry on this second full-time job that I'm basically doing. I've been making a video every single day for the past months, and I've been enjoying it, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I've been growing, I've been learning a lot, and I've been sharing that journey with you guys. So I hope you appreciate that. And today we're going to be looking at another token. Okay, this is called ZKZX. This is kind of a Tornado Cash, and it literally is, because it's a fork of Tornado Cash that we're going to cover today. And I'm going to be doing my investment today. I'm going to be dropping roughly $500 into this token right here. Okay, now I know it already made people tons of X's, right? But then again, ladies and gentlemen, we are still, when you think about it, it's still in that micro cap, I believe, because microcap, someone can correct me, is a microcap officially anything under 50 million in market cap? I'm not sure, so please do let me know, guys. But today I'm going to be explaining and covering why ZKZX. I need to honestly have a better way to say this name. Why is it a really great future project? Now, what do you define that as? I'm not going to say it's going to make people money, because I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, but why I'm going to tell you guys this is bullish. Now, what you define as bullish is up to you, but I am going to say why this is bullish and has that potential to honestly do 100x, 100 plus x, guys. Okay, and for a couple of reasons. What we can do, guys, okay, is to look at history. What has history done? And because we all know history repeats itself, or it often rhymes. Okay, kind of like a rhythm, you know what I mean? And yeah, basically ZKZX is a fork of Tornado Cash that launched on Pulsechain, pretty bullish. And if you really think about it, okay, how late am I? Because I'm going to be joining this. Okay, how late am I roughly from the last support level? Because technically we haven't really discovered support level yet, but I'm just going to buy, and if it goes down again, I'm going to DCA. It doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be butthurt if the price goes all the way down, because that's like a minus. So I missed out on like 1.6x, so my 500 could have been 1.6x, which is absolutely fine. It is what it is. But if it did go down, it'll go down by 62, then I'll DCA, so I should be absolutely fine as well. So that's great timing, I believe. It's still because you keep note of this, okay? Market cap, okay, keep note of that. And I understand liquidity does change things and how rapid things grow, but we're gonna take that out of account for the timing to keep things more simpler. Okay, what I want us to do is compare the Torn, right, Tornado Cash, the actual token itself, to this, and kind of establish a vision on what's expected of ZKZX if the project was a success. Okay, now, is the project going to be a success? Again, that's for a separate video, probably with other TAs, other researching, blah blah blah. But this one, I think honestly it is very bullish, right? Because we have an actual service native to the blockchain, very bullish, a truly decentralized network where we're going to now have starting these services, and it's a great time. It almost will become a blue chip token on Pulsechain. Okay, so this is why honestly why I'm investing 500. By the way, 500 is kind of like a lot of money for me. It's a bigger investment. Why I'm going to do it here, why I'm not going to do it anywhere else, like for example, I don't know, other smaller tokens, it's because this one I am more confident with my investment in this one. Again, not financial advice, that's me, that's not you guys. You guys have to do your own decision on that. The past 24 hours did an 89.5%. So I wish I was there. But again, it's still not late, because we're still like, this is only the second leg up since this chart began. Okay, and the second thing we're going to do is we're going to look at Torn. This is the actual token for Tornado Cash, right? I believe it's also multi-chain, but we're going to look at the Ethereum one, and you're going to see that, oh my god, it's absolutely going down. Now, obviously, there's a couple of reasons behind it, and one of the main ones is that in 2022, Tornado Cash was blacklisted, sanctioned against or by the US Treasury Department. You know, because obviously they've deducted like how many money, the value of money of, you know, criminals are using those services for XYZ, money laundering, you know, stuff like that. So obviously that created a huge negative sentiment, which, as it says, nosedived 90%. And this was around October. Oh, yeah, this was around, okay, I guess the article itself is around October 2023. But you can kind of tell, like around, you know, May-ish, that's where things kind of start going down, really. But to keep it simple, okay, the price, looking at the price chart, we can see that the price used to be, you know, $100 plus, and then it went down. There was another kind of support level ish, 75, another support level at, you know, 50 ish, and then it goes all the way down, you know, $9, and then to where it is right now, you know, basically, you know, I mean, it could go up again, but it's kind of, this chart is done. Okay, it's a dead chart right now. But I think it's safe to say that the average, if you really think about it, I mean, we could use this chart, the one right here, the baseline. I don't know how it gets the calculations for it, but, you know, we're going to say, you know, the average will be around $50, okay? $50 average for Torn. Now, there's a huge key. Now, I'm not going to say that ZKZX is going to go to $50. Okay, and there's a reason why, and we're gonna quickly tell you guys why. We're gonna look at the Explorer of both of them, and you can see the supply here is 100 million. Okay, and then with Torn is the supply is 10 million, so a 10x difference. So now I think it's honestly kind of fair to make a judgment where, okay, success for Torn had an average price of $55, $52, $50. For us to compare it to what could ZKZX do, we're gonna divide that by 10 to compensate for that supply difference. Is that a correct way of me to think about things? Let me guys know in the description, in the comments. I really want to hear your thoughts. But this is why, honestly, I see a great target for this would be $5. So again, if we pulled out a little calculator, okay, we typed in 5 divided by, and then the price that we are right now. Let me copy that. Divided by this. That is 116x, which is absolutely beautiful. With my $500 investment, that makes it 58k, which is, to be straight up with you guys, life-changing money. Okay, that would be absolutely life-changing money. Post-tax as well. Even if I tax this, I'm still going to be happy. Which, by the way, I probably will make a video. I need to start researching to make more about like tax regulation stuff that can aid you guys with your, you know, taxing stuff. You know, a great tool to keep track of portfolio, to track, you know, buys and sells, etc., etc. That will be something, you know, for especially maybe targeted to the UK and US. But anyway, that's for another topic. Let you guys know if you are interested in that. And by the way, I do have my kind of business email in the description. So if you guys do need mentoring or any help with XYZ, you can reach out to me. And we can set a time, etc. Yeah, and that, honestly, I am supporting people. I'm open, when available, to help you guys set up things. Because I know Pulsechain is kind of the harder networks to get into because it's not kind of listed in any centralized exchange yet due to the SEC stuff. But imagine when we are in Binance Smart Chain. Imagine how easy Pulsechain would become viable. That would be, honestly, by that point, it will be too late. The doors are going to be so open. The front row seats are going to be taken already. Do you understand what I'm saying? You see what language I'm using? Front row seats are taken already. We're talking like prices where, you know, the Pulse price isn't, that's it. We're not going to see Pulse under the SAC rate again, basically, right? People are going to be asking, whoa, did you invest in Pulse before under SAC price? Wow, man, you must be really early. But, you know, we've been there since December all the way from 1st of June. Do you know what I mean? This is why, guys, it was really important to recognize when to see accumulation periods, when to understand opportunities and stuff like that. Anyways, basically what I'm trying to say, don't buy at the top, okay? Which, funnily and ironically, I'm literally going to do that right now here. Again, remember, I am literally anticipating that minus whatever 80% or 60%. That's absolutely fine with me, because I'm just going to DCA back in, but I do want to secure position, because I feel like this like can God candle up. And as I said, a good price for me that I'm looking at is a $4 to $5 per this token. Now, what's making it more different as well is that this has a 3% buy and sell tax. So actually there's a buy and burn, ladies and gentlemen. So it's technically deflationary, to keep it very simple, okay? Because it buys the token and then it sends it to the Pulsechain dead address, which is like 0000 dead or something like that. And then yeah, plunge protection, deepen privacy pools, and then obviously the disclaimer, the fact that, you know, this is, don't expect any profits, and that's something that you guys should, you know, think about. There's no sacrifice period in this, which honestly, good. We don't need no sacrifice periods. We don't need no pre-sale, no ICOs. Come on, just do a fair launch, that's what they did, and people made money, by the way, made tons of money. But now we're looking at, okay, long term, okay, mid to long term. This is still bullish. So this is why, honestly, I'm going to go to PulseX. I got $500. What I'm going to do, I'm going to copy the token address, and I'm going to paste it. Yeah, I understand, import. And then I'm going to basically invest, and this will be added to my portfolio, ladies and gentlemen. It will basically be added to my portfolio. Let's do 90. Fine, actually, let's do 100. How much tokens do I have again? Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do 0. Let's keep it like that. So it's 500 on the dot, and then somehow that's gonna give me $513. So yeah, fair enough. And then obviously the liquidity pool is on V2. I mean, if you want to do this, by the way, manually, you can do that by going to the settings and disabling auto router. I like to do that sometimes, and I'm gonna keep that slippage on 1% because it's just better. And then yeah, let's click on swap, and it doesn't seem that happy, unless maybe it doesn't like decimals. Yeah, maybe it doesn't like decimals. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be 11,000 tokens. That's not bad as a start from me. And that's it. That's basically the video. I really hope you guys been enjoying my videos. I'm gonna keep those videos where it's gonna be about projects that are really great vision, good technology, good teams behind that, good narratives, stuff like that. I have an update video on PDAI, by the way, to do with MakerDAO stuff. So keep an eye on that. You want to subscribe for sure. And yeah, aside from that, I really hope you guys have a great weekend. Go follow my Twitter, and as well go join my Telegram, link in the description, so you guys can get a chance to speak with me if you have any questions, and speak with the rest of the community, guys. Everyone is helping each other out with questions, and as well I post there some tokens that I necessarily don't make a video on, or before I make a video on them. So keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys really do enjoy my content generally. And yeah, aside from that, that is my buy. I think I officially have, okay, there you go, it's not 500, it's just under 500. That's gonna mess me up. But anyways, I'm very happy. I've invested something. It's again be added to my portfolio. Pulsechain is bullish, ladies and gentlemen, honestly. So yeah, it's another great thing added it to my watch list as well. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Have a great rest of your weekend. I might do a video Saturday, Sunday as well. So yeah, keep a lookout on those. Put that notification bell open as well. And yeah, aside from that, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.